that materials. Okay, the first one, economic ordering quantity. So in the previous slides we explained on details about the formula for calculation of the economic ordering quantity, right? So this is the formula, right? Economic ordering quantity, so the root 2 into a into b divided by c into s. This is the formula. So a, it means annual consumption or usage of materials in units. So buying cost per order, cost per unit, storage and carrying cost percentage per annum. So this is, you can expect in a 5 mark question very frequently. It will ask in your question paper. Okay. So now, so you can read the one problem. So calculate economic ordering quantity from the following particulars. So that annual requirement is given. So 1600 units. Cost of material per unit rupees 40. Cost of placing and receiving one order rupees 50. Annual carrying cost of inventory 10% of inventory value. Okay, that answer I will give 200 units. So how to calculate? That's formula you have to remember. So root 2 into a into b divided by c into s. So a, it means, so 2 is the number, 2 into, so a, it means annual requirements. That annual requirements 1600 units. Okay, so 2 into 1600 units into then cost of placing and receiving on orders, that's rupees 50. So that it means 2 into 1600 into 50 divided by that carrying cost, that is storage value, it is given in the percentage. That it means you have to multiply with the cost of material into percentage value. So 2 into 1600 into 50 divided by 40 into 10%. If you take into root, so you will get the answer, that is a 200 units. Okay, so you will see the slides, you can understand the answer for this. So what's the answer? So 2 into 1600 into 50 into 40 into 10 percentage, that answer is 200 units. Root you have to write in the slide, I cannot write the root, so you have to put in the root also. Okay, so if you divide by this value, so you can get the one answer. With the answer, if you put in the root, so that amount is 200 units. Okay, so the 1000 annual requirements, so 50%, 50 rupees 50, it's a cost of placing and receiving in one order. 40, it means it's a cost per unit. So 10% is annual storage value. So this is a normal formula for this one. Okay, if you are understanding this, we can go on the next one. Okay, so again I will explain one more time. So 1600 is an annual requirements. So only 4 value will be given, 4 number is given. The 4 number you have to apply in the formula. Annual requirements you can easily identify. So there is a confusion between the cost of material per unit and the cost of placing one order. Where you have to put 40, where you have to put 50. So there is a major confusion. So if you are very clear, you will get the clear answer. So that it means 1600 into 50, 40 into 10. So if you are understanding this, you can go with this answer. So this is our economic ordering quantity, right? And so that one more things again, that's one more EOQ, economic ordering quantity. So calculate the economic ordering quantity from the following information. So here consumption of material per annum. So 1 year consumption, that is a 10,000 kgs. Ordering cost per order rupees 50. Cost per kilogram of raw material rupees 2. Storage cost, they will give you a store cost, that is a 8% on inventory. Okay, so this is also the things you have to remember. So the formula, that is a root of 2 into a into b divided by c into s. Okay, so that the annual requirements 10,000 kilograms, 10,000 kilograms. So 2 into 10,000. Now you have to confusion of the where we have to put 50, where you have to put 2. So cost of placing an order, that you have to writing on the nearby the annual requirement. So 10,000 into 50 divided by cost of materials, cost per materials 2 into 8%. If you are multiplying, so you will get the answer 2,500 kilograms. So if you have to put in the root. So that's in a slide, I cannot put a root. So you have to with the answer you have to root, that answer is 2,500 kilograms. Okay, this is a normal problem. Okay, and one more things. So this is a somewhat, it is different from the previous 2 problems. It is somewhat different from the previous problems. So now if you while you are reading, you can understand. That's again economic ordering quantity. So what you have to do, we have to find out the economic ordering quantity from the following particulars. So here they're giving the annual usage. It is given in rupees. So rupees 1,20,000. Rupees 1,20,000. Cost of placing and receiving one order rupees 60. Annual carrying cost 10% of inventory value. So I already told that. So if they're giving the carrying cost given in a percentage, you have to go with the checking of the cost per unit. So the cost per unit is also not given. Okay, but one more additional information is given, one more different information is given. So annual requirements, its unit is not given. So they're giving a rupees, that value rupees is given. Okay, so in the previous case, if you are checking this one, so that's a kilogram is given. And the previous problem, if you are checking on that, this is unit is given, that annual requirements in units. So here annual requirements in kilograms, but the 4 value is given. But this case it is entirely it's different. So what we can, they can given in the annual usage in rupees. So now what you have to do, so for this a slight changes in the formula. So what you have to do, economic ordering quantity in rupees. So if your answer is also, you are getting in your rupees, the answer is also rupees. So in the previous case the answer is kilograms, in the previous case the answer is 200 units, but this case the answer will be in rupees only. Why? Because the annual usage given in rupees only. So here is the simple formula. So here again the same formula, root of 2 into a into b divided by s. So it's a 2 is the number, a, that is called annual consumption of material in rupees. So you have to mentioning of the rupees, you have to very clear. And b, that's a buying cost per order, the same previous case what we are writing on the buying cost per order, the same case. Now the yes, it is only one value you have to write, that's a 10%. Okay, now three information only given. The three information if you put into the this formula, you will get the answer 12,000 rupees economic ordering quantity. Economic ordering quantity in rupees, you can get the answer, right? So where you have to apply, so 2 into 1,20,000, the same amount what you have written, they have to write 2 into 1,20,000 into 60 divided by 10%. You have to write as it is 10%. You will get the answer. Okay, that's a, I didn't write this. Okay. Okay. So where is the answer? So we get answer. So that formula is okay. 1,22 into 1,20,000. So 2 into 1,20,000, that is called rupees. It is given. It's a, this somewhat is different. 1,20,000 multiply with that value. Rupees is 60. That value rupees is 60. Rupees 60 divided by, so divided by, so divided by, so next one divided by, okay, now 10% of inventory value. Okay, 10% of inventory. So you have to write in the below, you have to write in the below, it's directly 10%. So if you are putting the 10%, you will get the answer directly. 10% if you put in the calculator, you will get 0.10. So then your answer will be, your answer will be, right? So you can take the, you can take the calculator, you can take the calculator. If you're multiplying with 2 into 1,20,000 into 60 divided by 10%. So then at last if you are putting to the root, so that value will be 12,000. So that answer, the UOK answer rupees 12,000, you will get the answer. So this is a different from the above two problems. So in this case, they given the root, we have to put it here, the root we have to put it here. In this case, we are given the annual usage given in rupees, and the cost per unit, it is not required for this problem. So you have to apply this formula, root 2 into a into b divided by s. This is called the honest, so percentage only you have to apply. You have to, in the below, you have to apply only that percentage you have to apply. The cost per order, it is rupees. This is also rupees. Okay, so this is the formula, root 2 into rupees 1,20,000 into 60 divided by 10 percentage. So the answer will be 12,000 rupees. Okay. Now move on the next problem. So next problem, this is the same case. This is the same case. So here also, here I will give you some extra information. Here I will give you some extra information, additional information will be given. You have to be very careful on writing on this problem also. So you are required to compute the economic ordering quantity with the help of the details given below. So material usage given that rupees only. So you can understand the rupees only. The buying cost per order rupees 40, that is also given. Storage and carrying cost 15% given. Right, you can apply assembly. This is a formula. So root of 2 into A into B divided by S. So 2, you know the number. So I will return here 2 is the number. So it is an A means annual requirements. Now we have to be very careful of reading of these questions. Annual requirements. So this is given in the per month. This is given in the per month. If it is annual in the sense, you have to multiply 1600 into 1600 into 12. So 12 months is a 1 year. So 1 year means it's annual. So 1600 into 12. So this is a rupees 40. You can write the rupees 40 here. Rupees 40 here. So this is also given in here rupees. If it is given in rupees means in the below you have to write only that percentage only you have to write. The percentage only you have to write. So you need not cost per material. Cost of material you need not write. So you have to write simply a percentage. If it is given in your rupees, so in your below, in your storage and carrying cost, so storage and carrying cost, you have to write only on percentage. So this is a different formula. Okay, so here cost per unit it's not required. So if you are writing on this, if you are applying of this formula, so if you go with the calculator, multiplying 2 into 1600 into 12 into 40 divided by 0.15, so you will get the answer. The answer will be 3,200. So 3,200, the answer is rupees. You have to write thing very careful. The answer will be EOQ in rupees. EOQ in rupees or UPES. Okay, this is our answer. Right. So the two case discovered. All right. I will go with the previous one. So the previous case, they given this is an annual usage. You can directly apply 1,20,000 into 60 divided by 10. So 1,20,000 into 60 divided by 10. Percentage you have to kilo. This is the answer. Right. In the next case, this is also given. The usage will be given is a rupees. It's a 15 percentage. So this is a 1,600. It's per month is given. So you have to convert it into per month into the 1 year. So 1 year means per annum. So per annum is multiply with 12. So that's you can get a annual material usage in rupees. You can get multiply with rupees 40 divided by 15 percentage. The answer you will get. Okay. So this is a second case, and one more case I will give you. This is a similar formula also. This is a similar formula. You can use the previous case also. That's you how to calculate. So now we can move to the first method. So what is the formula? Root 2 into A into B divided by C into S. Okay, right? So there's a number. It's a 2. Number is the 2. This is the previous one. No, so this is a formula. This is a formula. So this is a formula is different. Okay. So this is the first case. So this is a one formula. If you want to calculate the economic EOQ in units, you have to apply this formula. Okay. So that the unit also they are giving in the annual usage. They are given in the question in the materials in units. Right. So this is the first case. In the second case, so this is a case. It's a new. This is called. So it is given annual usage in rupees. So if they given the annual usage in rupees, in the case you have to apply this formula. So here the inventory value you need not take inventory value. So you need not take inventory value. So this is a storage and carrying cost percentage only you have to write. So storage and carrying cost percentage only you have to take for this formula. But normally the inventory value, on the basis of the inventory value, that the percentage is calculated. Okay. Okay, this is percentage only calculated as per the formula. So this is percentage is not required. So this is a value is not required. Inventory amount cost per unit is not required. As per the formula, you have to apply this is only. So 2 into 1,20,000 into 60 into this is if you are applying 10%, you have to get the answer. This is a 2 case. Okay, now we can go on the next one. So this is a previous case, first case only. So for remembering of this, I got to again if you are getting confusion, I will very clear on this. This is a 10,000. So that's a number is 2 and multiplication of annual requirements. They given in the units in kilograms. It is very careful. So 10,000 you can write. So in multiply. So this is a 2 amount is given either in the multiply with 2 or 50. Okay, cost of placing cost per order, that is a 50 divided by divided by the and divided by you will get. So that amount is 2 value is given, cost of material is given, rupees 2 is given, multiplication of into 8% multiply. So for this formula you have to take, so this is a 10,000 kilograms kgs. Okay, so this is rupees 50 cost of placing and receiving one order. So if you are doing these things, you will get the answer will be, okay. So if you are taken to the multiplication of, so in your calculator, 2 into 10,000 annual requirements into cost of placing receiving at 50 divided by, so rupees 2 into 8% 0.16, that will get. So if you have put into the root, so root you have to remember. So in the slide I cannot put into the root. So you have to remember the root. So that answer will be 2,500 kilograms. Okay, so in this case they are asking one more information. So calculate EOQ and also state the number of orders to be placed in a year. So how to calculate number of orders to be placed in a year? Number of orders to be placed in a year, that will calculate. So that's annual requirements 10,000 kgs, divided by, so that's our EOQ 2,500 kilograms in per order. Okay, so that order, number of orders to be placed 4. This is answer. Number of orders to be placed 4 orders placed per annum. Okay, so this is a answer. That's they may ask one more questions. So they may ask one more things. So this also you have to calculate if they're given in the question also. Okay, now this is a EOQ. It's clear. Now it's the same case. I have one more model of the EOQ. I will go to the next slide. So if you can understand, this is the case also. So here also the EOQ you have to calculate. So find out the economic ordering quantity and annual consumption is given. You have to be very careful on writing. The annual consumption is given. So that is annual consumption is 6,000 kilograms. And ordering cost is rupees 120 per order. So price per kilo is rupees 20, and the carrying cost is 20%. Also ascertain the frequency of placing an orders. They're asking the frequency of placing an orders. So the same case. So this is the previous case also. This is same case. Okay. Now this is our formula. What is the EOQ formula? So EOQ formula. So that EOQ is equal to answer economic ordering quantity. That's equal to economic ordering quantity is equal to. So 2 is the number. You have to always write it. 2 is the number. So the annual usage, the annual requirements 6,000 kilos. Whatever they given, you have to write in kilos. It is not a rupees, so you can take. And cost of placing and receiving order rupees 10. Cost of placing and receiving order rupees 10 divided by storage cost and carrying cost. Storage cost and carrying cost rupees 20 per kilograms So 20 percentage, that is annual carrying cost percentage. So by multiplying with these things, you will get the answer. The answer will be 600 kilograms. So you know you can take it to the calculator. You can take it to the calculator. So you have to multiply. You get the answer. Now they are asking the frequency of. So this is a 600 kilograms. So 2 into 6,000 kilograms into 120 and divided by 20 into 20, so 0.14. So if you are take into the root, so you will get 600 kilograms. Now one more thing they're asking, also ascertain the frequency of placing an orders. How many frequency means that is called the number of orders to be placed. So number of orders to be placed. Number of orders to be placed. Okay, so the number of orders to be placed in the sense, what is an annual requirements? So that is called, so 6,000 kilograms, KILOS, kilos, divided by, so EOQ 600 kilograms, 600 kilograms. So what is the number of orders? Number of orders placed in a year. So if you are divided by 6,000 divided by 600, that is called 10 orders, 10 orders, 10 orders per year. So if you're fulfilling of the annual requirements, so every year 10 orders to be placed. Now they're asking frequency, frequency, frequency of the order. So how to calculate the frequency of the order? Frequency order, how many time gap in between the one order to another order? What is the time gap? What is the time limit? So time limit in between. So 10 order, it means, so in your 12 years, it is called 10 divided by 12. Here, so 10 orders means it is a number of orders divided by month in a year, month in a year. Sorry, what is a formula? I will give you formula also. Number of months in a year divided by number of orders. So if you are putting these things, you will get in a number of months. If the same case, if you are putting into the number of days in a year, so number of days in a year, so you can replace number of days in a year divided by, so number of days in a year, number of days in a year divided by number of orders, so that also you will get. So now, so number of days means 365 divided by 10, it means 36.5 days. So if you want frequency in days, frequency in days, so it will get 365 divided by 10 orders, 10 orders. Okay, 365 days in a year. Okay, so then what is the frequency of the order? The frequency of the order is 36.5 days. So we have to order in the every 37 days, every 37 days. So 36.5 days or 37 days. So after completing of the 37 days, the next order to be placed. After completing of the again 37 days, we have to next order will be placed. So if a frequency in month, how it is calculated? So number of months in a year, 12 months divided by 10 orders, 10 orders. So the answer will be 1.2 months. 1.2 months. 1.2 months and automatically 37 days. Okay. So this is a economic ordering quantity. So this is answer. You can remove this answer. Will get a very clear picture. Okay. Answer. So I will explain again one more time. So this is a case, the similar case of the first one. So we have to calculate economic ordering quantity, right? So economic ordering quantity, that's a amount is given. So 6,000 kilograms, 6,000 kilogram is given. That is annual usage. So 6,000 kilogram is an annual usage, right? Cost of placing and receiving in one order. So cost of placing and receiving one order is 120, you have to multiply with the year. So 2 into 6,000 kilograms into 120. So this is a then divided by, so price per kilogram means cost per material, cost of material per unit, cost of material per unit, that is called rupees 20. That percentage is given, multiply, you will get the EOQ. That EOQ amount is 600 kilos. 600 kilos. This is called the economic ordering quantity. Okay, now, so they are asking also ascertain the frequency of placing orders. They're asking frequency of placing orders. The frequency in the sense we can say it is a number of orders, or you can say the number of orders placed in a month or in a frequencies. Everything means what, how many days it's taken from one order to another order. How many days or how many months taken to placing in one order to another order. So that's it is calculated by applying this formula. So this is a normal case, 10 orders per year you have to 10 orders per year you have to place for getting the 6,000 kilograms for an annual requirements. So 10 orders to be placed. Each order it should consist of 600 kilograms. So if you are placing 10 orders, you will get our annual consumption requirement of 6,000 kilograms, right? So the 10 orders means what is the frequency? So if you go for a calculation of in a year and calculation of in a days, so number of months in a year, number of days in a year divided by number of orders. So this is a formula. So if you want to the frequency in a days, so you have to use 365 days divided by, so the number of orders it is calculated. So then you will get the answer 365 days, 365.5 days, or you can convert it in a 0.5 days into the whole day. That is called 37 days. You can wait for one order to another order. Then if you want to that calculation in a month, if you want to that calculation the frequency in a month, so that you have to calculate, so 12 months divided by 10 orders, 1.2 months. 1.2 months. So this is an answer for this one. Okay, take a screenshot. I can write in down note. Next, again, this is a case. There is a stock levels for one materials and the stock levels for another materials. Two materials will be given and one materials will be given. Okay, now, so this is a EOQ. I will go with the EOQ. EOQ. This is the first case. The 4 value will be given. The 4 value you have to apply this formula. So you have to remember this formula. It's always in your mind when you go for writing in the exam. So this is a very frequently asking questions. What is an EOQ? That is an economic ordering quantity. That's an economic ordering quantity. That it means root 2 into A into B divided by C into S. So 2 is the number, A into annual requirements, and B into buying and ordering cost per unit, buying and ordering cost per unit. So C into cost of material, S into storage cost percentage. So this is a 4 value is given. You can apply this 4 value in the formula. You will get the economic ordering quantity. So this is the first case. Okay, and in the second case, so in sometimes the EOQ, the annual usage is given in the form of in rupees. So you have to apply this formula, the same formula, a slight changes. So in uh, denominator there is C into S, it's not given, only S is given. The S in the sense that percentage of the storage cost. So storage cost percentage only you have to take it here. Storage percentage only you take it here. So the 3 value is given. So 2 into 1,20,000. So into 60 divided by 10% directly you can apply 0.10. So you will get the answer. The answer also will be in rupees. That is called EOQ given annual usage in rupees. Okay, so there's a percentage only you have to apply in this case. Okay, this is a second case. And so this is a, if they give this is A means it is an annual requirements. If they're giving in the month, you have to multiply with the 12. So 12 months in a year. Okay, we have to multiply with the 12. And the next case, so this is a number of orders to be placed. They have to calculate number of orders. So that's annual requirements divided by that EOQ answer. How to calculate number of orders? That is called annual requirements. Annual requirements requirements divided by that EOQ, economic ordering quantity. So if you are divide this two value, you will get so number of orders to be placed in a year. Number of orders to be placed in a year. So this is a formula. So with the formula, so 10,000 kgs. So this is order 4 orders per annum. So it's calculated. So this is second case, and this is a case. It's a frequency of the placing an orders. So if they're giving the number of orders, mean you have to apply this formula. You can close up to this level. So the frequency will be given. The frequency you have to calculate either the frequency it may be in months or days. You can calculate in a day in a two forms. In a days means you have to number of days in a year divided by number of orders per year. So this is answer. So this answer. So with the annual usage, you can calculate number of orders to be placed. So 6,000 divided by so EOQ. So this is and next this is one more formula I will give it here. So if you want to calculate in a days, so 365 days in a year divided by, so this answer 10 orders. So that is a 37 days. So if you want to this a month, so 12 months divided by 10 orders, so 1.2 months. So this is a case, okay. So so this I will close this economic ordering quantity. I have to again we can recollect the formula for this levels of stock. So that is a EOQ that you can expect a 5 more questions. So this is case you can expect a 10 more questions. So that is called formula for levels of stock. So levels of stock means there is in 5 kinds of the reorder level, maximum level, minimum level, average stock level, and danger level. So these 5 levels of stock, these 5 levels of stock formula you have to remember to work out the problem. Okay, so it is start with the reorder level. So reorder level, maximum consumption into maximum reorder period. Maximum consumption into maximum reorder period. This is a formula for calculation of the reorder level. So this is a first case. This is the first case. From this only you can go for a calculation of the second case, the maximum and the minimum also. So if you go for a minimum stock level means so with the reorder level answer minus so nearby bracket you have to always you have to put it to the minus. So normal consumption into normal reorder period, normal consumption into normal reorder period. Okay, so this is a formula for minimum stock level. So the minimum stock level you have to apply reorder level this answer minus within bracket normal consumption into normal reorder period and maximum stock level. So for maximum stock level, so you have to take the above formula answer reorder level plus reorder quantity, that it means EOQ, economic ordering quantity, that is called reorder quantity. So in suppose some problem the EOQ will not be given, that EOQ calculation information will be given. On the basis of the information you have to calculate the economic ordering quantity. So that quantity you have to apply it here, that's called reorder quantity. Then so nearby the bracket I told that this is a minus value, it's a, we have to subtract. So minimum consumption into minimum reorder period. Okay, so if you remember this within bracket information, you can understand this formula very easily. For reorder level it will start with the maximum in consumption to maximum reorder period. For the maximum you have to take minimum, for the minimum you have to take normal. Okay, so this is a 3 formula. So if you are remembering of this 3 formula, you can go with this formula also. Average stock level, that is maximum stock level plus minimum stock level divided by 2. So then the case another formula, minimum stock level plus 1 by 2 of reorder quantity. So this is reorder quantity. So this is the answer, minimum stock level answer. With this value you will get danger level, that is an emergency purchase period. Emergency purchase period will be given the question. Then average consumption into maximum reorder period. Okay, so this is the formula. So you have to read this formula. We will see the next class, so we can thorough understanding of this calculation of the levels of stock. Okay.